Okay, good morning everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today in this wonderful workshop, which is an introduction to yoga with the wonderful Julie here. We're really pleased that we've been able to offer this through Forest Schools Birmingham and King's Standing Food Community, because we've had funding from the National Lottery and Comic Relief. So it's thanks to them that we've been able to do these wellbeing workshops. I'm going to pass you over to Julie. She's going to explain how the morning's going to go, and hopefully we will all have learned something nice and feel nice and relaxed when we've finished. So Julie, over to you.
Thank you. So hi everybody, my name is Julie and I've been teaching yoga for over 20 years now, and today's class is going to be very gentle. It's more stretch and relax. And what I love about this kind of gentle yoga is that you can just listen to your body and do exactly what feels right for you. So that's really important. You're in charge, you're in control of whatever you feel you want to do is right. So in other words, if there's something that you think, oh, I'm not sure about that, or no, my body doesn't like that, then don't do it. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So just do what you can, and things that you can't do, don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. That's the main thing. So we're going to start off by starting with a breathing exercise, and it's really easy. You'll all be able to do this okay. And we'll also finish with this breathing exercise too. When we do yoga, we listen to our breathing, and that's just breathing calmly and slowly. And that's all there is to it, because otherwise it's classed as exercise. And yoga is not just exercise, it's matching yoga postures with breathing. And it's brilliant. It is so good for making you feel calm and relaxed. So I love it. I love teaching yoga. It makes me feel so calm. So to begin with, what I'd like you to do is to sit in a really comfortable position. So move around until you feel really comfy. Okay. When you're sitting comfortably, I'd like you to close your eyes or half close them, whatever feels good for you. And bring your chin down towards your chest. I'd like you to place your hands on your belly, your lower belly. And have your middle fingertips gently touching. And all we're doing right now is just breathing in and out through the nose, if that's okay. Really slowly. So we're not trying to change the breath in any way. We're just simply allowing it to slow right down. Bring your awareness to the belly area. And as you breathe in, just gently push your belly out just a little. And then as you breathe out, let your belly fall. Breathe in, push the belly out. And breathe out, let the belly fall. Nice and slowly. And you may feel the fingertips gently opening and meeting as you do this. Take your time. And as you're breathing, allow your mind and body to relax. And knowing that breathing in this way can help you to feel calm and centered. And you can use this type of breathing whenever you wish to help you feel more relaxed. And if breathing through the mouth is more comfortable for you, then do so. It's about whatever feels right for you. Take a slow breath in and out. And do that twice more. Release your hands. Gently blink your eyes open. Okay, good. So breathing in this way, I call it deep belly breathing. It can be so wonderful. If I'm not sleeping very well or if I'm feeling really anxious, that's the type of breathing that I do. So you're welcome to use that anytime. And it's a really good introduction for your yoga, because when we do our yoga, we breathe slowly and calmly through the nose or through the mouth. It's up to you. So we're going to start off by doing some standing, gentle stretching. We'll warm up through the body. I'll talk you through everything so you'll know what you're doing. I need to be able to see you. So if you could go over to the space where you're going to do the stretching and just make sure that the camera is aimed so I can see. That's lovely. Good. That's lovely. Yes, I can see all of you. I just want to clear that. Yeah, that's lovely. We're going to make a start. So I'll just go over to my yoga space now. Okay, so can you all see and hear me clearly? If you need to turn up the volume on your device, then do so. And we're going to start off, and we're going to start with the feet. And our feet hardly ever get any attention, so they do so much for us. So we're going to start just by lifting one heel and then the other. So the toes stay on the ground. We're just lifting the heel up on one foot and lower, and then the other one and lower. So the side view, lifting heel up and lower, and the other one and lower. And this is really good not just for your toes, the toe joints, but we're moving your ankle joints and knee joints too. Once more each side. Good. Knees, oh my word. Knees hardly ever get any attention and they love attention. So give your knees a rub. And then come back to standing and circle your knees, just very gently and very slowly. And I don't know about you, but sometimes in the morning, my knees are creaking away. But it's good for them to have gentle movement. The other way, circle them the other way. Okay, come back to standing. I'd like you to take your feet out about hip width apart and have your hands on your hips. Relax your shoulders down. Now we're going to work around the hip joints. So very slowly, circling your hips. And it can be a little circle or it can be a big circle. What's right for you? Do what's right for you. What feels nice? Okay, let's go back the other way. And then come back to center. Now, often when we're sitting or lying, we can forget how to lift up through our body. And sometimes in the winter, when it's been raining or cold, we do this with our shoulders. Now, I'm exaggerating a bit now, but we can kind of, oh, it's cold, or, oh, I don't want the rain, or what we're going to do today is roll our shoulders back. So we're going to lift up the chest and stand nice and tall. We're going to remind our body how strong it can be. So the shoulders are back and down. Arms are by your side. Now the breathing that we did earlier, breathing in slowly and out slowly, we're going to do that with some arm movements. So bring your arms out in front of you and then stretch up to the ceiling and then take your arms out to the side, but stretch into the fingertips as you do this. Good, you've all got that beautifully. So we're going to bring the breath in now, slowly breathing in, stretch, and then breathing out and lower. We'll do it 3 more times. Breathing in and out. And you might feel that now in your arms and your shoulder joints. We're going to go the other way now with the arms. So the arms come out and stretch up to the ceiling, and then they come out in front of you as you lower. We'll include the breath, breathing in, arms out, stretch up, and breathe out, arms in front of you. 3 more times. Good. Okay. Let's have a shake, because circulation is really good to get circulation through the body. So every morning when I get up out of bed, I feel a bit stiff and a bit achy. I'm just going to shake. It's really simple, really good. Shake to your fingertips and your toes. Really give it a good shake. Yeah. Gets everything moving. It makes us feel better. Good. And whilst we're here, just wiggle your bum side to side. Even if it's a little, just do it a little if you want to, or a bit more. Again, it's about listening to your body. Good. I'm getting warm now, that's good. Okay, so far we've warmed up the toes, the knees, the hips and the shoulders. Let's work on the head and neck, because a lot of people get tension in their shoulders and their neck. So always good to do some head and neck exercises. So a few minutes ago, we were reminding our body how strong it can be. So lift up through your body. Roll your shoulders. Roll them back a few times. And they may be a bit crunchy, that's okay. And then roll them back and down. Good. Tuck the tailbone under a little. Lift up through the spine. Now, keeping your shoulders facing forward, in other words, don't move the shoulders, just move your head over to your right shoulder and look behind it, but keep the shoulders forward. And then slowly look over your other shoulder. Do that twice more. And then back to center. Now I'd like you to lift your chin up and just feel a gentle stretch on the front of your neck. So don't take it too far back. And then bring your chin down towards your chest. And do that twice more. Come back to center. Take one ear down to one shoulder, and you feel a stretch on the other side of the neck. And then over to the other side. Do that twice more. And this is really good for anybody that gets headaches or tension in the shoulders or neck. This is really good. And then finally, we'll do some semicircles across the chest. So it's quite slow, and this is the movement. Couple more times. So join in with me if you haven't done so already. And back to center. So those are the head and neck movements. Now that last one, when I do it, it's like I've got a bowl of Rice Krispies on the back of my neck. It's really noisy, but that's how my body is, and so I've just got to work with it, really. But those exercises are really good for tension in neck and shoulders. So we'll do a little bit more work on our shoulders now, and then we'll have a lie down because we've been standing up for a little while now. So, and at this point, I just want to say that if ever throughout today's class, that if you just want to sit and have a rest and watch and come back to it, feel free to do that, or just carry on, listen to your body. Okay, so we're standing up and we're in our strong bodies. Bring your awareness to your right arm, and we're going to bring the right arm and stretch it up in front of us, then up to the ceiling, and we're just going to turn to the right as we take it behind us. 3 times. We're going to breathe in as we raise and stretch, and breathe out as you take your arm behind you. Now we'll do the same arm, but we're going to go the other way. So we take the arm behind us, stretch, and then out in front. We breathe in as the arm comes up, and breathe out and lower. Good. Let's do the other side. Three times one way, and 3 times the other way. And come back to your center. So that's a really good warm-up for the whole of your body. What we're going to do next is to work the shoulders, but also work the spine. We're going to work the back a little. It's important that you keep your back strong and healthy, and these gentle exercises can really help. So I want you to watch, first of all, what we're going to do. Okay, I'll talk you through it. Now, the main thing is when you go into a forward bend, it's really important to bend your knees. When you uncurl, keep your knees bent, and that is because it protects your lower back, so keep your knees bent. Also, one more thing is when you go into forward bend, you don't have to go all the way down. Some people don't feel comfortable about going all the way down. Not a problem. All you have to do is to come here and then uncurl. So again, it's listening to your body, doing what's right for you. So to begin with, we're going to lift up into our strong self. Stretch one arm up to the ceiling. Doesn't matter which one, stretch. And then the other, stretch. Again. And we're breathing in and out. Keep breathing. Then we're going to circle the elbows. And as we do so, take them right back. So you're working into the back of your lovely shoulders. We'll do that 4 times. And then we're going to bend our knees and go into a forward bend. But again, just go as far as is right for you. Keep the knees well bent as you uncurl, let your arms fall. And breathe in. Lovely, roll your shoulders back and down. We'll do that twice more. Stretch up, breathe. Circle your elbows 4 times. Bend your knees, soft forward bend. Keep the knees bent. Breathe in, uncurl. And last time, stretch. Circle your elbows. Bend your knees, have a soft forward bend. And if you feel comfortable, stay there for a while. Tuck your chin in, breathing gently. Good, and when you're ready, keep your knees bent. Slowly uncurl back to standing. Good, roll your shoulders back. So we're really working into our shoulder joints, releasing tension. Roll them forward. Okay. Now I'd like to circle your wrists. And we're going to circle them as we come up and stretch up to the ceiling, stretch. And then circle them the other way as we lower our arms. We'll do that once more. If you need to rest, please do. It's fine to rest. Stretch. And circle the other way. Make fists with your hands. Squeeze them together. And then stretch them out. So you're opening out the fingers and the thumbs. And again, squeeze them together. And stretch them open. Breathe in, squeeze. Breathe out. Twice more, breathe in. And then out through the mouth. Good. Shake out. Well done. I can see everyone and they're doing everything really well. Good. Shaking that lovely circulation to your fingertips and your toes. Okay, so you have a choice. We're going to do what's known as the cat. And it's really, really brilliant for your back. So this is what I do every morning. I do the shaking and then I do the cat because I want to keep my back healthy. It's really gentle and anybody can do this, but you have two ways of doing it. One of them is the standing cat and one of them is the all fours cat. I'd like to show you both, so please watch first of all. The standing cat is for those that don't want to kneel. So if you've got problems with your knees, you might prefer this option. I'm going to show you sideways because it's easier to see. The knees stay bent, really well bent. So if you just want to, for those that want to just sit down and have a little rest and watch this, then you might like to sit down or carry on standing, it's up to you. The standing cat, my feet are hip width apart. My knees are well bent. My hands are just above my knees. And I breathe in and I stick my bottom out. Breathe out. And I bring the bottom under. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. But can you see I'm keeping my knees bent the whole time? What I don't want you to see you do is a lot of people do that. So don't do that. Keep the knees bent and it's just the bottom tucking under and the other way. And actually, it's quite strong on your legs. It really builds up strength in your legs. It's great. So can we all do that one together? I'd like you to all try this one. So come up into standing. Have your feet about hip width apart and bend your knees really well. Have your hands above your knees, resting lightly. The fingertips are facing inwards. Breathe in, stick the bottom out and the shoulders are down. Don't take your head too far back. And then breathe out, tuck your bottom under, and it's as if you're pushing your belly button back and chin to your chest. Keep your knees bent. Back to the first position, bottom out, shoulders down. Keep the knees bent, tuck the tailbone under. And continue. Okay. Good. Okay, well done, everyone. Come back to standing. So you can either do that or you can do all fours cat, and I'll show you what all fours cat is. Okay, so for those that would like to do the all fours cat, then please come and do that. Or for those that want to carry on with standing cat, then you can do that instead. So you decide which one you'd like to do. If you want to do all fours with me, come on to all fours, spread the fingers of your hands. Knees are hip width apart. And then you stick the bottom out and look up. And then tuck the bottom under, drop the head. Back to the first position. And then second. You can close your eyes and carry on like that. You can breathe in one way and breathe out the other way. And just imagine what's happening with your spine. It's really lovely what it's doing for your back. So it's done nice and slowly. Take your time. Beautiful. You're all doing that so beautifully. Okay. Would you like to roll over and lie on your back? And if you want to grab a cushion for underneath your head, then please do so. But lie down, have a rest now. Take your time getting down on the floor. That's fine. So making yourself comfortable, lying down. And we're just going to do a little bit of work on our legs and hips. So you might not be able to see me because you're lying down, but don't worry, I will talk you through it. You'll be able to do this just fine. So bend your knees and have your feet on the floor. And then I'd like you to stretch your right leg up to the ceiling and point the toes of your right leg. And that will stretch the muscles on the front of your leg. And then push the heel away from you, stretching the muscles on the back of your leg. Point the toes. Push the heel away. And then slowly circle your ankle. And circle the other way. And lower that leg, knees bent, feet on the floor. Let's do the other side. Lift up the other leg, stretch it up to the ceiling. It doesn't have to be high, it's whatever is right for you. Point the toes. Push the heel away. Toes. Heel. And then slowly circle that ankle. Circle the other way. And lower. Have both knees bent with the feet on the floor and have your feet at hip width apart. Have your hands on your lower belly. Let your knees fall over to one side. Just let them go. Just as far as they will go. They might not touch the floor, that's okay. Just let your knees fall to one side. Bring them slowly back to center. Let your knees fall over to the other side. Slowly back to center. Once more to the other side. And finally, over to the other side. Slowly come back to center. Bring your knees up towards your chest and rock from side to side. And this is really good for your lower back. You don't have to hold on to your knees. With your hands, you can just rock from side to side. I'd like you to stay lying on your mat if that's comfortable. And we're going to finish off with a breathing relaxation. So you can either stay lying down, you can have your legs stretched along your mat, or you can have your knees bent. You do what is comfortable for you. If you prefer to sit, then please make yourself comfortable sitting. The important thing is that you're as comfortable as can be. So if you need to have a cushion, or if you're a little bit cold, grab a blanket or a fleece. It's really important to feel comfortable. You deserve to be comfortable. When you're ready, I'd like you to close your eyes or half close them, whatever feels right for you. If you have your knees bent, take your feet hip width apart and let your knees fall together. This really helps to relax the pelvis and hip area. If you have your legs stretched along the floor, then take your feet hip width apart and let your toes fall out to the side. And just as we did at the beginning of class, place your hands on your lower belly, your lovely belly, and have your middle fingertips gently touching. As you breathe in and out, just bring your awareness to where your hands are. So breathing slowly and calmly. And you can do this sitting or lying. Anything is fine. Just check that you're comfortable. As you're breathing, we're going to use the out breath to let go of any tension we may have in the mind or body. We're breathing in slowly and breathing out and letting go. Breathing in slowly and letting go on the out breath. And as we breathe out, allow yourself to feel more relaxed and calm. And gently release the hands. And when you're ready, take your time. But when you're ready, blink your eyes, gently open. And see if you can smile with your eyes. And I'd like you to take a couple of deep breaths now, bringing new energy into your body as you breathe. That's good. And when you're ready, roll over onto one side. Take your time. And just take note of how you feel compared to an hour ago. Hopefully more stretched and relaxed. Come up into sitting. Take your time. Good. Thank you, everybody. Well done. So that's our yoga class and relaxation for today. We're getting the hearts. That's lovely. Thank you. And a hands up. Oh, thumbs. Excellent. So Laura, over to you. Thank you.
Oh, I needed to unmute myself there. Oh, hang on, shall I unmute everybody? Is everyone feeling very nice and calm? I feel like I'm 2 inches longer. And oh yeah, I really creak. Right, I'm going to unmute everybody. So if you've got any questions for Julie, hold on. Oh, we've lost a couple. Unmute. How are you all feeling, guys? Sue, you've got your hand up. Did you mean to have your hand up? Hold on, sorry, Beck.
I don't know what I've touched. I don't know what I've done.
Okay, yeah, Becky.
Our battery's going to die.
Oh dear. Okay. Anybody else? I think something's going on with the internet. Everything suddenly, like videos have gone blank and we're not on page. Oh, well, anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. It's been really lovely. I'm going to email you later so you can and get a bit of feedback. Sorry, the bandwidth was going on there again then. I could hear myself bouncing back at me. I'll email everyone a bit later, as I said, just to see how you're doing and get a bit of feedback would be wonderful. But I just want to say, Julie, if you stay on, I'll have a quick catch up with you. But thanks so much, guys, for joining in. And thank you so much, Julie. That was absolutely wonderful. So take care, guys. We will catch up in the week and I'll email you all later, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.